This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Is this a soft place or a hard place?
So Paul,
Now you're shaking that.
Yeah, what did I
thigh.
miss? Apparently I missed
you missed
something.
some nice
You
stuff.
should have been fucking here.
Paul,
Yeah, I know, I
should've
fucking
been
done now.
Fucking fascist friends.
Oh.
I don't know what the hell started with Ben saying,
I don't
"Oh, you
have
wouldn't be that."
one fucking
Paulie
fascist
was
friend.
pissy, and all I said was he was mad at work,
Yeah.
and I said, would you still be pissed off at work if they gave you a $5 an hour raise? And then he just went off. He threatened to throw the fucking ass.
He's saying I'd be richer, but I wouldn't be happier. And he says something else. I'm like, well, there's actually a difference between you
So
getting a $5 raise.
I said
you
minimum
get
wage,
one
and then
because
right
of
away
minimum
Tim
wage.
got all
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
worked up, and then
there's
Ben
two.
jumped right in. The fuckers, I don't know why they get so worked up over minimum wage.
We don't want.
They
you to
ain't
be
fucking
happy.
interested. Everything's gonna go up, and we're all gonna be fucking poor. Good, join the club.
I'm already in the club, Paulie. I just don't want to have to work so hard to get out of the club.
You recorded, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started recording this music too.
Yeah, you're all pissy.
All right, who wants to start today?
Yeah, let's start with something boring. Ben?
Fuck you, Paulie.
He's been.
He is.
Holy Christ, he is well tighter than a nun's cunt.
So,
Jesus.
just so you know. Okay.
Pete hasn't said a fucking word. This is
Right,
it.
it's been-
This
oh,
is
it's
it.
been-
So I don't know if you noticed, but there was a terrorist attack in Paris.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, I don't really want to talk about terrorist attack, but I do have IT shit to talk about based on terrorist attack.
Okay.
Because the federal government is now talking to us that these terrorists are using programs like Snapchat and IRC and anonymous message boards and encrypted chat programs that erase messages like 4 seconds after they're received
Yeah.
to plan terrorist attacks.
Okay.
So they need all of these things to use an
Oh,
encryption key.
The United States government backdoor so that they can get
so
it
that
all
they
in
can
and
monitor
fuck
these
them.
things. So I've got a couple of concerns there that I want to bring up. First off, if these things are so encrypted that you don't
The
know
US
how to
government
deal with
can't
them,
Deal with them,
how the fuck do you know that's what the terrorists use?
yeah. Yeah. Well, are they implying that they're so encrypted that they can't?
You're right. They can't. They're saying that they
They're
need
saying-
to have the encryption keys.
They just want it easier for
Right,
themselves.
but how do they know the terrorists use these things if it's impossible for the government to track them at all?
yeah.
And the answer is,
It's
first
not
off, it's
impossible.
bullshit. It's
Yeah.
not impossible because the guy's like, and then they disappear forever.
No, they
I'm
don't.
like, they're on the internet.
They don't.
Nothing disappears forever. And second of all, you're talking about there's 120, 130 some people dead. A bunch more in intensive care. Like 500 people total that could die. Less than 500. So you want to impact the privacy
Of
Of-
every single American.
every single American, which is what, 100 million people?
I don't fucking know.
How many people are in the fuck country? Higher?
6, 7,
Less than
8,
a billion?
Yeah, less than a billion, I
or
believe.
three something, I think.
300 million? It's fine. You're going to
Somewhere like
impact. It's less than 1%. 500 people is less than 1%.
Yes.
Less than 0.1%, probably.
Right.
So you're going to impact my ability to send Paulie dick pics on Snapchat. And the attacks happened in Paris. So federal government, you don't have any jurisdiction over that internet traffic anyway. The
Yeah.
fucking internet's not a state.
Hey, Ben, I don't have Snapchat.
300
so.
Well, I was just about to tell you, you're going to have to get Snapchat now.
You're going to have to get Snapchat so I
Sending
can
it
say
Is that the
pics.
thing where everything disappears?
Yeah.
Right after
Yeah.
you look at the
Then
picture.
what are you fucking sending me dick
You
pics?
screenshot it like everybody
I
else
want to
does.
fucking keep it.
Yeah, you screenshot it so you can keep it.
Oh, okay.
The whole day disappearing is the stupidest thing ever. Because
nothing disappears.
Nothing disappears, and you can fucking
Nothing is gone
screenshot
from
it.
the internet.
Well,
The
actually,
Wayback Machine.
when I heard him,
it'll bring it back.
when I heard him talking about it today, it didn't sound to me because they even talked about it before the who is the fucking Secretary of Defense or whatever the fuck the name is.
I don't know, defense.
Anyway,
I don't know who it is anymore.
the guy had planned on talking before Congress before it happened, and this happened. He had the speech the day after, but I was listening to it today, and it didn't sound like they were saying that it's impossible to catch this stuff, but it's harder than it used to be.
But it's not that hard. See, because like on Snapchat, the
Well,
encryption
Ben,
key
you're
is
the one.
based on
You
the
should go
username of the
talk
person
to the
who
Congress
Oh, have
and
they
explain
and the
explained
yourself.
username of the person who receives it.
Okay.
That's the only way you could make because because they're like, well, right now only one person has the encryption key. No, at least two people need it.
Otherwise, yeah.
Otherwise, you can't receive it. Right? You need two
You can't
people
decrypt
have
it
to
on
have the
other end if
decryption
you
key.
don't have it.
No. Somebody has to encrypt it, and then somebody has to do. Okay, so one is an encryption key and one is a decryption key.
Two different things.
Okay, but
You could
Okay, so
memorize
if
one.
they did say one person has the encryption key, they weren't lying.
okay.
You could
technically-
memorize shit. You could still
Well,
only technically
when
do
Snapchat
one.
does it, I'm fairly certain they use the username of the sender and the username of the receiver to create the unique key.
They could have something about the image or the message embedded in it.
Right,
also.
they could. I'm not saying that, but you can measure that traffic if you know who you're watching anyway.
Well, it's
So,
yes, it's not impossible.
one, this isn't.
No,
they've
it's
been
not.
talking about this for months, and they've been getting
Right,
shot
but-
down for months.
Right, but now they're not going to get shot down
Why?
because they could prevented the
cares.
terrorist attacks. The average person,
Can I ask you another question?
you can.
So if your point is that they could do it anyway if they put more effort into it by illegally breaking someone else's encryption, your
Is it illegal because of
I
the
was-
Patriot Act?
no. Well, if it's illegal for me to break somebody else's encryption,
It's not illegal for the government.
Why?
I would say you're not
Patriot
the
Act
US
allows them
government.
to if they think it's terrorist activity.
Okay.
Or if it crosses out of the United States.
What?
Automatically,
Did
they don't even if it is yours.
Did they get rid of that?
Right, but my
with the
point
whole
is
thing?
so-
No, they just got rid of the
So
collection.
I'm just trying to find what your beef is. Your beef is you don't want them to be able to do it faster than they already are going to do it because they are
No,
going to be able to do it
my
anyway.
beef is they could already do it fast if they had credible information that Eric was a terrorist and Eric had a Snapchat account. Then all they would have to do is take that credible
It's just
information.
getting checked out
I can
tomorrow.
pull this out. Oh god.
No, all they have to do is take that credible information to court, and they can get a warrant to do
Yeah.
all the stuff that they want to be able to do without a warrant. And that's my issue. Because for what they want to do to be valid, they either have to A, collect all the data, which I've seen the footprint of the data collection facility in Utah, so I'm fairly certain that's their plan. Or B, getting a court order is not an inconvenience, it's a necessity to protect the rest of the world. I don't think being able for them to scan Snapchat is going to do a fuckload of good
I don't think it is.
anyway. I don't think it's going to help them at all. All I think it's going to do is sacrifice the privacy of the rest of us for a little bit of bullshit happy
Security.
feeling, and it's not going to
The
really do
illusion
them
of
any
security.
good. You're talking about an organization who was so afraid of internet hackers that they created their own internet, Spearnet.
Oh,
And then they let some guy bring writable discs in, claiming it was his music, to copy information from their very own internet. So these guys don't know jack all shit about how the internet works or how computers work
yeah.
anyway.
Data security.
They certainly don't have a right to be in control of it. Well, I mean, who else is going to? But
So you think this is going to pass now?
I think they're going to get enough popular support that it'll pass.
I'd say that
And I
it
think
has,
it's going to pass on bullshit.
it has more of a chance passing now after the Paris attacks than it did before.
Because people are scared.
Because it's something that's
We're
anti-terrorism.
at orange level now, Pete.
I didn't know that.
Well, how can that be? The day before the Paris attacks, we said we had ISIS contained. The president said it. It's got to be true.
Right, but now we're at a heightened level. There's going to be there's threats on America, non-specific threats.
Yep, just threats.
Just threats, generic threats.
This is that IT bullshit you thought he was bringing up.
This is the boring
All
stuff.
I got to say, and I'm going to quote my right-wing fascist friends who wrote the Patriot Act, if you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't worry about it. Ben.